What's up, comic book fans? This is Jimmy C coming at you with, I think, my 5th video. We're done with Asbury Park and everything, and I wanted to get into a little Uncanny X-Men. I caught a sick run, and I just wanted to share with you and see what you guys' thoughts are. So let's start from the beginning. We got Uncanny X-Men number 222. It's right after introduction of Mr. Sinister. You know, that's issue 221, but this is still a great issue. Iconic cover. I'm telling you, man, I got a great deal on these. These are all new mint or better, 9.2 or plus. You know, so right here's the Sinister issue. I got all these about for, you know, if you average it all out, about $8 a book, you know, give or take. What do I got here? I got 219. This is Havoc rejoining the crew. You know, beautiful issue. Look, there's really nothing wrong with it. You know, it's spectacular all around. I got Uncanny X-Men 215. First Stonewall, Super Saber, and Crimson Commando. Basically making up the Freedom Force, but you know, it's their first appearance. I got issue 215, Dazzler joining the X-Men. I got issue 213. This is Psylocke joins the X-Men. You know, it's a classic Wolverine Sabretooth cover also. I got issue 212, another classic issue, and these books are in perfect condition. I caught the mother load, and I friggin' unloaded. You know, once in a while you see the right book at the right time. You have to pull the trigger, regardless of the extraneous. You know, I got about another 30 issues that I didn't want, but you know what? I got the mother load of the issues I did want, and they're looking really friggin' perfect. We'll continue on. X-Men 211, perfect looking book. We got X-Men 210, First Marauders, first arc light of the Marauders. I'm sorry, forgive the pronunciation, but you know what? Look at these books. These books are perfect. So like, you really can't complain or argue or nothing. Like, boom, set it and forget it. X-Men 207, nothing special, just a great cover. Wolverine ripping down the issue. He had enough. He's not gonna subscribe anymore. He had enough of the, you know, UPS coming, you know, bending the issues and backboards or whatever. Anyway, moving on. X-Men 205. You would think this is like Weapon X type deal, but it's really him learning about Yukio and you know, becoming Lady Deathstrike and all that jazz. It's a really cool cover, but it's misleading because it's not what you expect it to be. But it's about something else because I read all up about it, and but you know what? Hey, you know what? Nonetheless, it's still Uncanny X-Men 205 to represent. Uncanny X-Men 201. This is the first Nathaniel Summers, Baby Cable, you know. This is where, you know, it started it all. You know, Cable's on a mission. He's doing what he's doing. You know, the one-armed bandit. You know, he's like Redman, the green-eyed bandit, you know, doing what he's doing. He just had a birthday, too. God bless him, Redman. You know, they were blowing him up on Hot 97. But, you know, either way, first appearance, albeit a baby or a senior figure making moves. Regardless, first appearance. Nathaniel Summers, number 1. Another issue of Uncanny X-Men 200. You've seen this before in my... The few videos I've had, but you know, great issue nonetheless. And this is a perfect issue. Those were, you know, sort of perfect. This one is perfect. Moving on, X-Men 199, first appearance of Freedom Force, and you know they got into all kinds of stuff. But X-Men 199, Freedom Force, and you know what, guys? all the hoopla with the new X-Men movie coming out, you know, with Days of Future Past and whatnot, I would think this book, of all books, would be like a hot book alert or whatever. Albeit, like, you know, give it a sound off or whatnot. But first appearance of Nimrod, he's a Sentinel from the future, which is pretty much what the new movie is based on. You know, first appearance of Nimrod, Uncanny X-Men 191, boom, right there, perfect condition. I don't know, hot book alert or just off the beaten path alert? What say you would have it? But like, this is the book to have because, you know, all the Sentinels from the future are what? Nimrod. So first appearance of Nimrod, I don't know, off the beaten path. Okay. Let's switch gears. What do we have? We have big fan of Wolverine. I got all the Old Man Logans. Wolverine Old Man Logan, you know, 68. Things just keep getting worse. Yeah, you better believe it. Number 70. 67. I'm not ADD. They just didn't no particular order. And, you know, oh, look, I got this one signed by... Look, we got this signed by Vines and Steve McNiven. Look, see, right there, boom, boom. How about that? That was unexpected, shooting off the cuff. Giant Sive, Old Man Logan. No signatures there. And then, boom. Wolverine, Old Man Logan, no 72. We got him signed right again by Steve McNiven and Dexter Vine. Boom. That's Comic-Con, probably 2012. Coming at you, but you know, it is what it is. Excuse me, I'm shuffling decks. But you know what? That's a great cover. Awesome autographs right there. How about that? Alright. So, I was going to put these on eBay with my other Hulk batch, but I said, you know what? You know, this is like a little niche, whatever. Let's just keep it. I got, you know, World War Hulk number 5, number 4, number 3, number 2, number 1. You know what? Like them in order. It's nothing amazing, but you know what? I have the whole batch. I have a bunch of other World War Hulks, but you know what? We'll throw those on eBay. But you know, I'm going to keep these 5. God forbid they throw up a movie about this or whatever, but you know what? I'm keeping it. F that shit. Let's move on. You know what we got? Alright. So, if you know me, you know I've been collecting since back in the late 80s. You know, I was collecting some 8, 9, 10 years old. I have a bunch of books from back in the day and a bunch of books from when I'm collecting now. So, this is a book from back in the day. This is original off the rack. You know, they love it. Ladies love it. Girls adore it. Even the ones that never saw it. But, you know, New Mutants number 98. First appearance of Deadpool. Perfect condition. Boom. It has been Ronco style. Set it and forget it. Sitting in a back box. Land of Before Time. No one knew it even existed. Buried upon boxes of other comics. But, you know, everyone loves it now, so I went to go find it, and there it is. Still in mint condition, perfect. Same thing goes for this. X Factor number 5. I didn't even know what I was buying back in the day. I was like, you know, 9, 10 years old. Let's see, what, 86, so 1986, I was 6 years old, so I say I bought this about 10 or 12 years old. X Factor number 6. Perfect condition. Look, boom, 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 boom. Oh, look at that. That's spot on. That is dynamite. You better believe it. What goes with X Factor number 5? X Factor number 6. You know what? When I found out this book was on fire, I went digging in the crates, and I found it, and I was so elated. But you know what I found? And I find that a lot of people have this little chip right here. So I guess if you don't have this chip, you got a really primo grade A #1 book. Because my book is perfect everywhere. You know, it's a little messed up here, but otherwise it's pretty good everywhere. And I bought this book, you know, for $1.50, $2 back in the day. And we all know what this book is right now. So it's like, oh my goodness. So either way, I'm a winner, especially with the other issue #5. It's in mint condition. Anyway, moving on. So I saw this, and you know, I was all into the undead issues and everything. I said, you know what? They're doing animals now. They're doing young variants. Why not the Marvel Ape variants? You know, let's see if it catches on. And what better to complement Marvel Apes #1? If you're going with this theme, but you know, the one, the main, the only, Mr. Hitmonkey, Daredevil's semi-nemesis or whatnot. But you know, overall, over-the-top character, but like pretty friggin' funny and cool. So you know what? Hey, Hitmonkey, how about it? There's a banana instead of an eye. I'll take that. You know, you never know what I mean. So, you know, that's about it for this haul. You know, I got a few other things to talk about, but I want to keep it short and sweet. Again, it's Jimmy C coming at you live. If you don't got a broken door and the laundry running full, you know it's not a real issue. How about you, brother? Take care.